Greetings. At this time of Harry Potter frenzy, I'd like to offer my version, the Sufi Harry Potter, Abdallah Jones. This is a book I wrote in the early 80s for kids, and it's Abdallah Jones and the Disappearing Dust Caper. I'm going to read the first chapter. Abdallah Jones takes the antique seller's advice. You see, I'm in my griots jacket here. Abdallah Jones jumped off the train as it drew near the trestle with a glass ball of disappearing dust in his hand, which he had just snatched from the evil magician who drew strange symbols on a tray of sand, preparing to make all the people in the world disappear. Abdallah had been trying to get into his castle for a whole year, finding out all he could, disguising himself as an idiot beggar in the marketplace, standing close to the caliph's horse when it went on parades, keeping an expressionless face as the dust rose around him, trying to get clues. Finally, he found out, in a backroom antique shop, from one of those sinister marketplace sellers who sits in a broken-down chair and just chews, the whereabouts of the sorcerer's castle. But you cannot go alone, my boy, and if they catch you, oh, what a hassle. They usually throw people like you to the sharks, or stretch you out on a stretching rack, holding flares close to your face so the flying sparks burn out your eyes, or some such other unpleasant surprise. He's the caliph's man. You don't think you can catch him so easily? But then the man drew Abdallah toward him, cocking one eye and whispering sleazily into his ear, "Never fear. For the right price I can get you in, but the rest is up to you." "What's the right price?" asked Abdallah, and then the old scoundrel curled his toes up in his pointed shoes and became leeringly his most archetypal self, poor man, looking like a gnarled and deformed elf more than a man. He was all calculation, all scheming, all opportunity knocking. But Abdallah stayed cool. Even this experience he didn't let on was shocking to him, here among the dusty bric-a-brac. "I'll take all your money," he growled. "All of it. Don't hold any of it back. Only then will I get you into that sorcerer's hall." Abdallah trusted Allah. He reached into his pocket and pulled out all. Not a cent did he leave behind. "Are you sure that's all?" asked the man. "Or Allah strike you blind?" "Yes," said Abdallah, with absolute confidence. $1,700.87. It's what I needed to find the powder before that shaitan uses it. It's a plot against mankind, and I'm the one sent by my sheikh to be the one who diffuses it, inshallah. But I must hurry before he puts it to use. Then put on this cloak, this hood, these rags, and take the jeweled box the magician bought. The ruse is this. You've come from my shop and are delivering the box to his room. Then you step out into the hallway and get behind one of the curtains and quickly turn the rags inside out. Then you'll look just like another groom for the sorcerer's horses. That way you can remain in the castle for a little while. But be quick. They're sure to notice you right away. Be sure not to smile. They never smile there. It's a dark place, and they're all a gloomy lot." "Don't worry," said Abdallah. "Just give me the clothes and let me put them on. I feel I haven't got much time. That madman may strike any moment." So he got into disguise and was given the box, with a letter written by the antique dealer to be sent with the delivery to make it all look official. Then Abdallah took a little white homeopathic pill for the jitters and set off. He made as long and gloomy a face as that of Boris Karloff as he walked through the street, studying the map the man had given him, through the market, past a dark door, 1, 2, 3 paces, the wind having driven him to a hole in the wall. There, with no one looking, he darted in and walked tight-shouldered between narrow shrubbery, then came to a stream and found a little boat he quickly departed in, going along a shadowy channel, finally under another wall into a kind of stone building. Then in total darkness, damp and spiderwebby, all alone, mildewing the sides, brushing his hands as he rowed, the only sound the splashing of oars. Then he saw a tiny peep of light, and the sound of a waterfall cascade as it roars down a huge chasm. Suddenly the boat lurched forward in a strong spasm, and he found himself outside, heading for a cliff. Would he go off the edge, here all alone, and be found weeks later dead and wet and stiff? This is the book. It's actually available. You can get it through Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Lulu, my website, or email me for a copy with CDs of the whole book read. It's 150-something pages, and it's quite an adventure. And in every case, the remembrance of Allah defeats black magic.